Hi friend, welcome to the Company Law Adjudication and Appeal Series. Today we are discussing Gujarat ROC adjudication order for the violation of Section 64 of the Companies Act. Dear friend, this order is the is part order because no representative of the company was present in the hearing. Let's see the facts of the case. Company having registered office at uh, Surat, Gujarat, and as per the facts of the case, company is a private limited company and file form E form SH-7 for increase in the authorized share capital from 5 lakh to 50 lakh by way of the meeting of the members held on 15th March 2021 under the provision of section 64 of the Companies and Rules made there. And notice of increase in authorized capital ought to have been filed by way of the form SS47 with the office of the ROC on or before 14th April 2022, that is within the 30 days from the date of the passing of the resolution. The here date of the passing of the resolution by the member is the 15th March 2021. And the said notice has been filed with the office with a delay filing. And as per the section 64 of the Companies Act, where any company alters share capital or any an order made by the government under subsection 4 and read with subsection 6 of the section 62 has the effect of increasing authorized capital, or company redeem any redeemable preference share, the company shall file the notice in the prescribed form with the ROC within 30 days of such alteration or increase or redemption as the case may, along with the altered memorandum. And as per section 64 subsection 2, where any company fails to comply with the provision of subsection 1, that is fail to file within the prescribed time period, the company and every officer who is in default shall be liable to penalty of the 500 rupees for each day during which such default continues, subject to a maximum of 5 lakh rupees in case of a company and 1 lakh rupees in case of an officer who is in default. AMCA appointed ROC as a adjudicating officer in this case, and ROC is entrusted with the power to adjudicate the penalty as provided under section 64 of the Companies Act. And ROC has reasonable cause to believe that provision of section 64 of the Companies Act has not been complied with within time frame as prescribed under the provision of section 64 subsection 1 of the Companies Act. The company and its officer in default have violated the provision of section 64 subsection 1 of the Companies Act, which may be adjudicated under the purview of the section 454 subsection 3 of the Companies Act. The company and every officer of the company who is in default are liable to penalize as per section subsection 2 of section 64 of the Companies Act. In so-called notice, reply and personal hearing, the office of the ROC has issued adjudication notice under section 454 to the company for violation of section 64 of the Companies Act and officer in default on 7th November 2022 with request to rectify the aforesaid default within 15 days of the notice and remit the penalty as imposed by the undersigned. In response to the adjudication notice dated 7th November 2022 issued by the ROC, no representative of the company remains present on date of the hearing. However, a reply submitted by the company with the request to grant one more opportunity for personal hearing on first week of the December 2022. Accordingly, date of hearing fixed on 2nd December 2022, and further state that none of the authorized representatives of the company remain present and no further request received for adjournment. Accordingly, the presiding officer submitted that ex parte order should be passed keeping in the provision of the section 446B of the Companies Act. And here the company is a small company because company is not a subsidiary or holding company or section 8 company, and the paid up capital and turnover is less than the prescribed threshold limit of the to be considered as a small company. So the company is a small company, and hence lesser penalty criteria as mentioned in section 446 B of the Companies Act is applied. Hence, the necessary provision regarding penalty is applicable on the subject company. In order, while adjudicating quantum of penalty under section 64, the adjudication officer shall have due regard upon of disproportionate gain or unfair advantage whenever quantifiable made as a result of default, and amount of loss caused to an investor or group of investors as a result of default and repetitive nature of default, and considering the above factors while determining quantum of penalty, it is noted that disproportionate gain or unfair advantage made by the notice or loss caused by the to the investor as a result of delay on the part of the notice or to redress the investor grievances are not available on the record. Further, it may be also added that it is difficult to quantify the unfair advantage made by the notice or the loss caused to the investor in a default of this notice. Therefore, in order to it is ordered that the penalty under section 446B shall be paid by the company and its officer. Here the delay in the days 219 days. That's why company at 500 per day. That is multiplied by 290. The total penalty 1,09,500 on the company and officer in default. But this company is a small company, so lesser penalty imposed under section 446B, that is half of the total penalty, that is 54,750 on company and same 54,750 on the officer in default. Notices shall pay the amount of penalty individually by the company and its director out of own pocket by way of form number INC 28 of e-payment under pay miscellaneous fee under the category in MCA fee and payment service within 90 days of this order, and the challan SRN generated after payment of penalty through online mode shall be forwarded to this office along with a copy of the form number INC 28. Appeal, if any, aggrieved this order may be filed in writing with the RD Northwestern Region MCA Gujarat within a period of 60 days from the date of the receipt of this order in form ADJ setting for the grounds of the appeal and shall be accompanied by certified copy of this order. In case of the failure to comply this order, then in case of the within 60 days from the date of the receipt of the copy order, company shall be punishable with the fine which is not less than 25,000 rupees but may stretch to 5 lakh rupees, and officer in default if not payment is not made, then in that case punishable with imprisonment which may extend to 6 months or fine or both, which shall not be less than 25,000 rupees but may extend to 1 lakh rupees or both. Thank you so much for this watching this updation.